Matt, we played Morningside on the weekend, travelled up to Brisbane and finished our home and away season with a win in the minor premiership. What pleased you the most about Saturday's performance?
Yeah, it was a really good contest, a contest we've been waiting for all year. It's the first time we've played Morningside this season, so it was playing for the home final, and we prepared really well for it. We had a really good session on the Wednesday night. We had pretty much a full squad to choose from, so we went down there and we wanted to make sure that we got a really good start and made sure that Morningside could feel the brunt of our Sharks footy from the first bounce. And we had a goal on the board after about 60 seconds, and our girls hit the contest really strong, and it was a bit of an epic battle really. There was so much contested footy and strong tackling, and mixed in with some really good offensive and defensive plays from our group. So, reviewing the game, gave me great pride watching the way that we performed as a team and as individuals. I thought they really turned up and delivered on the day, which was a great effort.
We're going to play them again in 2 weeks, and in the second quarter they kind of hit back. What makes Morningside a good team?
Yeah, I think that we obviously jumped them with our intensity in the first quarter, and then I think they responded like a good team does, and they probably matched us and bettered us in that second quarter with their attack on the ball and the contest. And it took us, we reset at half time and put a few things in place, and then we were able to come out and get back on top in the third quarter. And then felt like the longer the game went, the more we were able to break the game open with our speed and run and carry. But they were really hard to shake. It was a really strong game. We've got a lot of sore girls, and we're going to need to bye this week to recover before we relaunch it again against them out here on our home ground.
I was looking at Maddie Watt's numbers: 21 disposals, 18 handballs, and a lot of them contested. Kind of shows the type of player that she is, but also the kind of game and how it's important for those kind of players to step up. What were your thoughts on her game?
Yeah. Look, you forgot her 11 tackles as well. Look, when the game's going on, she's a player that you don't really notice in the moment until you go back and look at the tape. You can see all the hard work she does in and under, and she just feeds the ball out to our players on the outside. So the way the game was played is ideal for the way she plays the game. It was so good to have her back. We've missed her since the state game, so it was great having her back in the team.
You've talked a lot this year around playing a fast brand of football, but also the importance of contested work. Are you happy with how your brand of football is holding up for a finals campaign?
Yeah, we felt like we let ourselves down against Cooperoo a few weeks ago in the contest, so since then it's been a real big focus of ours to make sure that we can better teams in the contest than what happened on that night. So we turned up in the right frame of mind. We were ready, we were prepared, and we were able to execute to a player. I thought every one of our players at one stage or another put their head over the ball and won a critical contest.
They say defence wins premierships. What were your thoughts on the defence on the weekend?
Yeah, I praised them after the game. They only conceded 4 shots at goal. I thought it was the best game our defenders have played as a group all year. They were tested. They've got some good forwards, Morningside, and they had some entries as well. And I thought our backs did an amazing job. Without singling them out individually, I thought to a player they were terrific.
And obviously we've won the minor premiership, which is a great achievement, but it's not what we're striving for. We're 1 win away from a grand final. The next 2 weeks, what does that look like? Yeah,
we'll freshen up tonight, do a bit of a review, and then we'll get back to work on Wednesday with refining our game plan and making sure that we've had a few girls who've been out of our system for a while throughout the year, so the more time we can spend playing our brand of footy together, the better we'll be going forward. So we'll have a session on Saturday just to stay sharp, and then we'll launch into preparing for the Morningside team again next week.
And lastly, we've got a home final. So how good would it be to see as many people here to watch us play Morningside to try and get a spot in the grand final?
Yeah, well, I'm going to look down the barrel now. Come and watch us play. We're entertaining, we're high scoring, we crack in, we're good to watch. Anyone who sees this, make the effort to come and watch us in 2 weeks' time on the Saturday, and you won't be disappointed.